We have different sources for nutrients. You have a lot of choices out there. Just follow the labels, the instructions on how to mix your own. It is very important because we tend to put a little bit too much and burn the plants, or too little and you end up with a deficiency. If you look at these plants, this is what we had. I was playing around with our system and you see different colorations in this guys, right? And then you see some tips. I was testing out those tip burns. Those are calcium deficiency. I was testing out a nutrient solution that was supposed to have the essentials for the plant in terms of calcium, and it didn't have it. The master mix is going to have your NP and K and your secondary elements except for calcium and magnesium. That master mix you mix with your Epsom salt. You can go to your local pharmacy and get some Epsom salt from there. So these guys go together, mixed here in our master solution. And then in a separate solution, you're gonna have your calcium nitrate. This is what we have here. The calcium, it's gonna be that 1500 or 15.5 like this one, so you got a little bit more. Anyway, so it's gonna be extra nitrogen and calcium together. This is going to be pre-mixed in another concentrated solution, and it's gonna ideally look like this, like water. Okay, so it's important that you label it. Anyway, so very important, if you don't mix them together, because you're gonna have precipitation, meaning that you're gonna form a sand in the bottom of it. That means that the nutrients reacted with each other and they're not going to be available for the plant to take up. They're just going to go to the bottom. Before we mix or provide anything to a plant, the pH of the solution needs to be adjusted. For that, we have a pH meter. If you don't have a pH meter, do not replace it with pH strips. pH strips are going to give you a range. This one is going to give you an exact number. It needs to be adjusted, the right acidity. So the pH is above 7. So you can buy something like this, which is a solution that will lower that pH. If your water is acid, you can buy something that will increase that pH, so you can adjust the water to going for, which is 5.5 to 6.2. Okay, important that you do this, because if you don't, your plants are going to have problems absorbing nutrients that you're going to provide. You're going to be wasting time and money. Hopefully you're gonna invest in a conductivity meter. This conductivity meter is going to tell you how much salts are in your solution, so you can monitor when and how you're going to meet those demands that the plant has. The other thing that I would caution you is going to be the deficiencies. Bring a sample to the extension office. Let us look at it. Let us take some pictures. If we don't know it, we're going to find out what the deficiency is.